This is Pokemon Mega Evolution Perfect Order. Pick your type by the full case. We're doing it for the first time here. Nothing like opening a full case of Pokemonsters for a single break, man. Mouth getting hit on the SR by 11 unit for the Master Set also would save me a few bucks hitting it here. Dude, how are people hating on that card? It has all the correct vibes for a Meowth. That card is just Meowth vibes. You're telling me it's getting hate? That's criminal. That's actually criminal. I think it's a great card. I think it's great. I can't believe it's getting hate. Yeah, full case. Heard great news about me and this channel. What news did you hear, Barrett? What kind of news are you hearing? Extra, get it here. Need more Lotad. We have on a chalkboard at my buddy's house. It's a drawing of Lotad, and then written out it says live, laugh, Lotad. Oh, I said I was gonna switch us to Pokemon music for this whole thing. That'll be a great way for me to see if we get in trouble for it or not. Might as well, you gotta get that out of the way, you know what I mean? You're here to bring people. I'm prime? What does that even mean? I know, like, if you said I was, like, prime, like, you know, the meat grading. Let's see. Will this work? Will this work? Let's see. Let's see we get in trouble. We got the Pokemon music. We'll turn it up a little bit. A little too loud. We're not trying to get lit. Is that too loud? I think that's fine. I think it's fine. If it's too loud, say something. Somebody say something. Cheap and easy, damn. Battle just called me cheap and easy. That's awful. That's awful. A little loud. Okay, we're at 9. We're gonna go to 5. No, it's actually really loud. We're gonna go to 4. That's where we'll be. He called me cheap and easy. I gotta adjust the camera settings on this. I don't like how much noise we're getting off of here. I thought this was the camera's native ISO, but I guess not. I'm getting so much noise, it's pissing me off. Too similar to the regular full art, but it's whatever. I promise you, the texture is what's gonna really make the difference with that art. Well, we gotta see it. We're gonna see it tonight. We're gonna see it tonight. You're gonna see it tonight, Dallas. Lotad is not my favorite, but I do love the Lotad, he says. We're gonna start with 1 stack here. Look at that, man. Look at that. There we go. Full case. Full case, full case. Are these really on the other side on this whole case? Or am I tripping? I know I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I'm used to one piece. It's all on the other side in one piece. It's all on the other side in one piece. Good luck, everybody. Spewputt kicking things off right away with an illustration rare. That's for the grass. The cop. Let's go into the cop. It's playing right now. It's playing right now. I mean, if you're asking for, like, straight up the Pokemon main theme, we can't play that one. I know that much. Pokemon is real, I'd have Lotad, have Numel and Beldum. for the... Oh, and a Growlithe. He wants a camel. He wants a camel. I mean, you're listing off some, like, real-life animals, you know what I mean? You're listing off some real-life animals. Just get the real-life ones. Go get a camel. Core Memory, Barbicle. There we got the Salazzle. Double rare. That's for the fire spot. That combo, the cop. I'd have a Cufant, a Duraludon, not sure about the third. Duraludon is a skyscraper. That's a skyscraper Pokemon. I got the growing energy. Gonna be very important for a lot of the grass type decks. It's cool to see that we're getting these special energies in this set that kind of have that overall support there. Spupa, Tyrantrum. Don't want a camel, wants a Numel. Camels are uncomfortable, he says. Tony Stark, like Tony Stark, don't put me in a box. He puts himself in one every time he goes into the suit. I got the Spritzy, Agislash, and Mega Starmie. Patrick Starmie. That's a double rare for the water type. EYC, the water type. Pokemon have to live in Holland. Eradicate, we got Salandit. Pokapad, beautiful. Beautiful hit right there. For the supporter spot, Ruiz. Super playable. Seeing a lot of demand for that. And it's great to hit that in ultra rare right there, dude. One of the best hits you can get in that supporter spot, man. I got Servine, Nosepass, Luxray. I mean, I like the culture around Lumiose. It's funny that I can see the crowns here. I feel like in the pop... Oh, it's because I had the chat extension. I gotta install that in this room. Dedenne! Main Street. Main Street with the adorable electric illustration rare. So cute. So freaking cute. Love to see it, dude. Love to see it. Nosepass. Oh my god, one of my friends called someone a Nosepass once, so that's just rude. It's so rude. I like stopped in my tracks when he called them Nosepass. So you do not just call someone a Nosepass. Oh my god. You can call me a Nosepass. I don't mind if somebody calls me that. When you call another person that, it's like, damn, dude. Damn, you cooking them. Chen Pao. Still in shock that EX are back. Yeah, it's funny getting Mega X EX. Like Charizard, Mega X EX. It's like saying, talking about the Charlie XCX, but it's a Charizard. I mean, the whole thing is this era is supposed to be celebrating ZA, right? So we gotta go back to that era, the Megas, and when you go back to XY era, you're gonna get those EXs. You gotta get those EXs. And we're gonna be in the Mega Evolutions era for another year up until the new game comes out. Oh! Ruiz! Jacinthe! I actually have no clue how to say her name. I believe it's French. The whole region's French. I do the thing where I'm playing the whole game and I'm reading it, but I'm not pronouncing it. I read that as Jacinthe. Supporter spot going out to Ruiz. Beautiful SIR. Beautiful SIR. Here, I've got faith we're gonna have multiple SIRs. We'll start putting our our wall break here. Sick hit, man. Very, very cool hit. What does she do? Heal 150 to one of your psychic Pokemon. Whoa, wait. Wait. If you throw that on like a psychic deck running a bunch of Mega Pokemon, you can get around like that. That stalls your next return. That's actually a really, that's an interesting one. That's a really interesting one. What's my favorite gen of games? Like Pokemon? Or general? Why is this backwards? I've never seen that ever in Pokemon. It was a Scatterbug common card. I've never seen that before. If it was a Topps product, you see it every single pack that you open. There we got Mega Clefable. That's a psychic hit right there on the double rare for Ruiz. Of Pokemon, what is my favorite gen? It might be XY, honestly. It might be XY. Scarlet and Violet actually is a close second. And I know it's really lame answers because I'm saying like much more modern games, but it's like XY was the first gen that I really took serious. Like I played a lot more than just kind of, oh, Doublade! Wait, that's some intense ass art, look at that. Full on weapons locker. And that's the centerpiece of the weapons locker. That's a cool card. Steel, the cop. The cop. That's a cool card. I really like that one. I really like that one. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. I played... My first Pokemon ever was Emerald. That was my first Pokemon. But I was so young when I played that, dude. RKO on Jelly. Jelly Roll getting RKO'd. Was it a... Deserved? Will we say it was deserved? Yeah, I just didn't play, like, XY is the first game I went through. I shiny hunted. That's the first game I went all the way through and actually beat the Elite Four. We got Meowth on the double rare. All the other ones, I think I was just too young, and then I didn't play it enough to really go through and beat the Elite Four. I always finished all the gyms, but I don't know. I might have just been a stupid kid and not been able to do it. Now we got Jaw Fossil, Crushing Hammer, Rocky Energy. Have I ever played Hot Shots Golf? I've played golf, or I've just been at what's that place called? Top Golf once, earlier this year. Oh wait, Hot Shots Golf, isn't that a game? Jelly tried to be the peacemaker between the two, and Orton turned on him. He turned on him? Or was it like he was supposed to RKO Rhodes, and then Rhodes ran out of the way? Naveen! He is like the world's biggest simp, bro. We'll say though, his eye for clothing. He's got some cool ass designs for his clothes and what he's making and all that. He's your team's fashion designer, and he plays a supportive role. I'm happy that he got a card. It's also really, I'm having a great experience because I played a lot. I'm almost done with ZA, and now we're seeing the characters come out in the card game, so it's really cool to see that. Nice supporter hit right there on the ultra rare Ruiz with his favorite emoji. Hot Shots Go the game. I might have been. I might have. What console was it on? I think my uncle played Hot Shots Golf. It rings a bell. It really does ring a bell. I'd be lying if I said I didn't recognize it at all. No, he went right after. Oh, he said, you. I'm going for you. PlayStation? PlayStation 1? So then it would have possibly been on the Xbox original? My first PlayStation was the PS4. Like, I was not a PlayStation boy. I was an Xbox boy through and through. Ubisoft, they got you to join the opposing villain team to beat the bad guys. Play as a little secret agent. Little double agent. Stab him in the back. Pya. They had bosses, they're all Japanese, they had crazy powers. Now it's PlayStation 1. So then I haven't played it. Maybe I've seen gameplay of it. I don't know, it sounds familiar, bro. It sounds familiar. There's Drapion. On the darkness. On the darkness. Honestly, I'm confident I didn't play it now. Now you have me very confident I didn't play it. Darkness hit Drapion. But now I'm trying to remember if I've like watched a video on it or something. There was like a point in time where I just watched where like video essays talking about like classic games or cult classic games. Would you call that a cult classic of a game? What's the word I'm looking for? There we got Yveltal on the Darkness from Main Street. Double rare. Join Team Magma to beat Team Aqua and vice versa. Aqua and Magma. That reminds me. I need to buy the Fire Red Leaf Green. I need to buy Leaf Green on my Switch 2 before they pull it from the store, since Nintendo likes to make remakes of their games and then not make them available. I don't understand how they're going to put in all the work to make the game and then not let it be an option for you to do. That is so beyond me. Like, the fact that you can't get, like, the remasters of Legend of Zelda games, but you were able to if you got them in time, I don't know. I don't get it. I really don't understand that decision. I don't understand why you wouldn't want to just keep those open. Mega Skarmory for the steal. That's going to the Cop. I keep wanting to read that as the K-pop. It was a cult classic? Okay. So then, now we're getting closer to why it sounds familiar. Because I would watch video essays on cult classic video games. I don't remember how long ago. It's all going to be games too. I won't remember what I even watched until I see it, or somebody talks about one of those games. Like, oh, I heard about that game. Need to get a Switch ASAP to be able to do so. Is it Switch 2 exclusive, Fire Red and Leaf Green? That's kind of crazy if it's Switch 2 exclusive. That's actually wild if they made that one. Bought Fire Red Remake, takes me back. Oh, I got one buddy, he's been playing a lot of Fire Red. Like, I think, because the timing of the release of that was pretty awful. It was like within a week of Pokopia. So I kind of felt like I was like, well, I have to choose. And then for me, one of the first games I remember playing as a kid was Animal Crossing. So when I heard about Pokopia, or Pokopia, that is essentially Animal Crossing with Minecraft and Pokemon, I was like, oh, this is a game I'm gonna play. I mean, I've been enjoying the hell out of it. It's a very fun game. It is a very, very fun game. So much more depth to it than I was ready for. It's on both? Oh, okay. That's cool that's on both. I thought it was... I was under the impression it was Switch 2 only, which didn't make any sense to me. There we got Esper taking a little nap. That's on the Psychic going to Ruiz. Ruiz! Fire Red was my favorite, but Leaf Green was the first one I beat. Yeah, I remember my Emerald cartridge. An animal, I think a dog that we had when I was a kid, took a bite out of the cartridge, so in the bottom right corner there was teeth marks, but the game still ran just fine. Bro, I remember I was looking through my old stuff trying to find where my old games were. And I forgot a lot of the retro stuff that I had, or I guess we'd call it retro now. Got my parents took it, put it in the good old garage sale. And I stayed up late playing probably like Halo 3 or something one night, and then I woke up and all of it was gone. It was all gone. Yveltal on the Doublet Rare. They probably sold it for like $5. It was brutal, dude. Still got all my Game Boy games. Yeah, I lost all my Game Boy games. I lost all my Nintendo DS games. I'm trying to think of some other stuff. It was a brutal thing to wake up to, dude. Got to keep my N64, because thankfully all of my N64 stuff was like hidden in a bin deep in my closet. It wasn't something easy to find. But I remember my dad like woke me up. And I was like, what? And he was like, where's your N64? And I was like, why? And he was like, well, there's a guy here who wants to buy it. He'll take it off our hands for $50. And I was like, Dad, I'll give you $50. for me to keep this damn... Like, well, I'm not selling my N64. It still works. And then I just went back to sleep. And then that's when I woke up and realized everything else that wasn't, like, hidden away was sold. So I think I also lost my Pokemon Pearl. I lost my White. I don't think I had Black and White 2. I think I only played Black and White. OG DS broke recently, but other DS is fine. Yeah, I don't think I have my DS Lite. Then we got the Aromatisse and Mega Skarmory. Double rare. Double rare. For the steel spot, let's go on to the cop. Grab some more top loaders. There we go. My light is fine. The normal DS's, man, that hinge, it's rough. That hinge is rough on those original DS's. Naveen, Dedenne, and there's Tarragon, Grandpappy to Kanari. He supports our man. He supports her streams. And then the 3DS, or God, I forget about the DSi sometimes. I only remember the DSi because of that, like, that teal. Very iconic teal on that one, that matte finished DSi. I had my DSi for a little bit. I liked that. I liked the DSi. I did like the DSi. Definitely felt like it was the middle bridging between the 3DS and the normal DS, but I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it. There's Dedenne once again. Still just as adorable from Main Street. Super adorbs, super adorbs. And then the 3DS, God, I don't even remember. Okay, my first 3DS was, I think the XL. I think I waited until the XLs came out before I got a 3DS. I'm trying to remember if that's true. I do think my first one was the blue XL. And then I eventually got the Galaxy themed 3DS XL near the end of its life. Then there was those really cool, the 2DSs. I thought the 2DSs were sick. I just kind of miss that era of having those games that were super, like, when consoles, like portable consoles, were portable. They're just not portable anymore, man. Decidueye. Oh, this this music low-key kind of triggering me right now, bruh. Hear it so much whenever I was playing the game. I was like, why do I recognize it? Why is my left eye twitching a little bit? Ghastly, Rocky Energy. Glad the touchscreen still worked on the DS. I mean, everything about that first run, like the DS Lite, they really tidied up a whole bunch. They really tidied up that whole console through the DS Lite. And I like that the DS Lite still had the cartridge slot in the bottom so you could play your Game Boy games on them. I mean, I've been seeing there's the companies that are making those, like, Game Boy emulators, but you can also use your actual old physical games in it, but it's just, like, with kind of more or less modern technology. Aurorus! The colors in this card are just so pretty, man. I love the, like, how would you describe it? Not pastel tones. Very cool tones. EYC! With the illustration rare. Love to see it, love to see it. Aurorus is a cool Pokemon. I gotta see if I can get one next way. I have the fossil for it. I just need to do that quest line. I don't even think it's a quest line. I think I just have to take it to the research center. Mega Zygarde for the fighting type. That one's going out to Vulgus. Want to go back and play Pokemon games and play like Black, White 2, Mega Ruby, Mega Sapphire, XY. You didn't play XY? You didn't play XY? No, I'm biased, like I said. I loved XY so much. I loved XY so much. Scarlet and Violet's really good. Sun and Moon, I plan on going back and finishing. Scarlet and Violet, I just had DLC. I finished the game, I finished a whole bunch of stuff. I would have finished Scarlet and Violet if all the time I put in post beating the base game went into playing the game. Instead, it's been like 200 hours of me shiny hunting, trying to get a perfect IV Sylveon, which is such a waste of time, and it's so stupid to do with all the mechanics in the game to be able to just, like, you know, forcibly make it a perfect IV Pokemon. Decidueye on the double rare grass for the cop. There's no need to try to, like, perfect IV breed Pokemon. It's such a stupid waste of time, but I really want to have a perfect IV shiny Sylveon. Like, I know it's stupid, but I want to do it. I want it so bad. Mega Clefable on the good old Double. On the Double. That's the psychic spot for Ruiz. Didn't play Sun and Moon either. I got, I think, 2 gyms deep on Sun and Moon. I got 2 gyms in. Scarlet, or Sword and Shield, I definitely need to go back and play, because, I played barely any Sword and Shield. It's actually pathetic how little Sword and Shield I played. Like, Scarlet and Violet I played all the way through, right? But, I wasn't a big fan of Sword and Shield. I don't know why. I mean, it felt like Sword and Shield felt like it had to walk so that Scarlet and Violet could run, because I really liked it. But the heck are you talking? What you talking about over there, Hama? What you talking about? I'm talking about a whole different thing going on over there. Never got the telepathic energy. Haven't played since Black White, so yeah, that's XY, Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet, and then if you're not cut up by then, it's gonna be Wind and Waves. Spupa resting on a bench, waiting for you. Is it like what's the name of that dog? The Doge? Hachi? It's like Hachi the Spupa, Spupa the Hachi. That's a leafy grass for the cop. Patrick Starmie with them long legs. Yeah, they might as well put the fishnet on the Starmie, man. Like I said, I'm going to make a video series opening a pack until we hit that specific card. I mean, if I did it with the box that we just opened, it would have been a very short series, man. It would have been a very short series. Furfu, Jacintha. I'm gonna continue to say Jacintha until somebody corrects me. I don't if somebody's knowing the linguistics of French names. I don't even know if Jacintha is a French name. I'm just assuming because the region that the game's based in is France. Meowth on the normal. That's Peter Papa or Peter Pop. I added a whole extra syllable there. With the normal Meowth double rare. So it's a perfect trio. I mean, if that's your Pokemon experience, that's your Pokemon experience, man. We got Forest of Vitality for Ruiz on the ultra rare supporter spot. A card I do think, given another set or two with more grass type support, and we're gonna see some craziness going on with that one, man. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. Serving, Probopass, Growing Energy. I mean, also, you could just play the remakes, man. I know there's plenty of people. They'll just stick to their region and play that. They find their region, they stick to it. Skyorpy. Argon, Sail Fossil, Mega Starmie EX. That's a double rare hit on the water. The Wilder. Played Yellow, Silver, Fire, Red, Leaf, Green, Sapphire, Diamond, Platinum, Lion. I mean, that you played a decent amount. You gotta try the Legends games. Legends games are really good. I mean, I've been playing the absolute hell out of ZA. I only stopped playing it because Pokopia came out. But ZA's been really, really good. Arceus, Legends Arceus was a really good game too. I mean, Legends Arceus was so good that when I heard they were making a new Legends game, I was just excited because of how good Arceus was. There we got a jaw fossil gonna turn into a dinosaur. Now that pastry. Well, I don't even know what a Gillette blade, whatever that little dessert is. It's making me hungry. It looks real nice. It looks real delectable. Scatterbug, Talonflame, big ol' firebird. It's like a hawk, right? That's what we'd call it. The cop. Talonflame. I think I have a shiny Fletchinder in ZA right now. Gale of Darkness was the best. It was a sequel to Coliseum and Shadow Lugia. Wait, aren't they? They just added Gale of Darkness to the Switch 2 ports, didn't they? I feel like I just saw that on Pokemon Day, that they were adding Gale of Darkness to that list of games. So there you go. I am like 90% sure that was revealed on Pokemon Day last month. Holy crap, it would have been last month, like today. We're going live exactly 1 month after Pokemon Day, I just realized. I wish that was like, there was some kind of like meaning or intent there. I'll give meaning or intent there. It was a sign. It was a sign. Tarragon, Pokeball, Chien-Pao. I also need to do, like, go back in the Nintendo store and look more at what games are getting ported to the Switch 2 from the GameCube. Rowlet! Still adorable. Love all the green. It's chilling. It's zonked out. It's yawning, I think. Yeah, it is yawning. Or it's sleeping with its mouth open. It's a little mouth breather. Going to the cop. Going to the cop. If they did have to play it, Gale of Dark is still one of my favorite games of all time. I do need to actually go through and check out what games have come on, because when I first got the Switch 2, there was a couple games that they were porting from the GameCube, but not a whole lot. Like, not enough for me to like go through and buy them. Or I think if you just upgrade your Nintendo Online, you can get them for free. I just kind of hate this whole era of like, you don't own anything that you buy anymore. Like, game keys and stuff. There we got Salazzle. Fire going out to the cop. Like, the whole idea of like, oh, you're buying access to it, but you're not actually buying to physically own it. Like, especially all the Switch 2 games going in the direction where like, the game's not even on the cartridge. Like, that's really bad right now with, what's it called? Pokopia. It's one of the first major games where when you buy it, it says this is a key, not the game. You gonna get any of the first partner illustration boxes to break on the channel or sell separately? Usually stuff like that, Dallas, I try to pick up and we throw into mixers. That's usually the way I try to find us to be able to do breaks of it. However, I'm not opposed to finding a way for us to like offer them here on the channel. It's gonna take a little bit of finesse in figuring out how we can do that. But I want to start doing, I guess I'll talk about ideas for the channel while we're going through this, right? I want to find something that's like a buy 4 packs, and then you get a 5th pack and you spin a wheel. And then on the screen there'll be a wheel that spins, and we've got all kinds of different packs from all the different generations. I mean, we could probably only go back as far as Sun and Moon, realistically, to keep it within happening anytime soon. But eventually I'd like the next iteration of it, we get some real vintage stuff in there. But you'd spin a wheel, and then your 5th pack, it's going to be a random card from that. So it'd be like, you know, you buy 5 perfect order packs, you spin the wheel, and then, oh shoot, you got a Chilling Reign booster pack to open at the end there. It's probably going to all be like, or not even probably. Oh! EYC! Hama conjured this one for you. Hama conjured it. Hama said, I want to see it. Them long legs, he said. Them long legs. Remember, I put my stands here because I knew we were going to see several SARs. I had a feeling, man. I had a feeling. Boom. Boom. Piracy. Nintendo is killing themselves trying to fight piracy. Oh yeah, they become the bad guys in every essence. They keep doing that, man. Sun and Moon sets left to master it. Sounds good. Yeah, I gotta see what we can do. I've got some faith. I think we can have a good time. I think we can have a good time with all of this. So that's why you wanted the spot. There you go. You got your chase, bro. Got your chase out of the case. Hell yeah. We got Lapras, EX, Wowda for EYC. Lapras is just one of those like truly iconic Pokemon, man. There's probably a list of 20, maybe 25 Pokemon that are just like certified icons. Scatterbug, there's Raticate. Raticate being one of them for sure, right? For sure, for sure. Is Tapu Lele still a big card? I don't think Tapu Lele's had a huge card in a minute. I believe Tapu Lele had a card in Mega Evolutions, the base set of Mega Evolutions. I think I'm remembering that right. I see the card in my head. I do see the card in my head. Can probably go back to XY, Steam Siege, or Evolutions. It gets a little harder there, but it's possible. Oh! There you go, Ruiz. You got both versions of Jacinthe. She's a funny character. I admit, I hated her when I first met her and I thought she was super annoying. But as the game kept progressing, I started to like, she's funny. She's just funny. I mean, the Guardians Rising Lele. Oh, I thought you just meant in general. I didn't know you meant that one specifically. Dewgong, Ghastly, and Aurorus. I feel like the XY era right now isn't seeing crazy things that are happening to the other sets. A lot of the craziness happening in the hobby right now are Scarlet and Violet and some Sword and Shield. Very, very specific Sword and Shield. But Scarlet and Violet's the one that's getting all the craziness right now. Shadow Lugia or unironically Lotad. You gotta get like a Ditto Lotad. That's what you gotta do. Get a Lotad with the Ditto face on it. You go for like double vibes with that one, man. I mean, I have a bunch of, what set is it? I've got some Dragon's Majesty. I say a bunch. I have like 4 packs. It's not a bunch. But I've got some Dragon's Majesty. I've got some Guardians Rising. I've got some way too much Steam Siege. There's Mega Skarmory. There's a handful of like older packs that I have in my personal collection that like I'm happy I kept them because now it's cool to go back and look at them. There we got Lumios, Bionicle, and Salazzle. I can't even, dude, the mouse on this desk is so far from the breaking side of things, I can't even get over there and click on it. You gotta describe it to me. Can we check after the break? Absolutely. I would be happy to do so. I can say, like, from a distance, the card looks like you should just send it right now, but I'll take a closer look after this, man. Telepathic. Telepathic. I'll think the set's so new. Go for it. Because also, I'd be able to sneak it in on this batch, AYC. Because this batch should mail out next week. Tyrant, Aurorus. That reminds me, I gotta fix the text on the bottom here. I definitely gotta fix that text. Judge! Luxray, Sacred Ash. I'm curious about how this one's gonna work. I think I gotta double check if Super Rod is rotating out. If Super Rod's rotating out, I could see Sacred Ash having a good home in a handful of decks. For turn 5 and grab the Pokemon that die, put them back in. I could see it, I could see it. I could see it. XY Deoxys, Lotad, it's Lotad in the Rain. Lotad in the Rain sounds like a song. Lotad in the rain. You know, something like that. I could see that. I could see that. They got Esper. Still zonked. Still adorable. Still cute. You're still doing your homework. That's the same photo, but 2 hours later. It's like a default sprite for Lotad. Oh, is it like, so you would do like like the sprite as the tattoo? Like if you're doing Shadow Lugia, it would be like the sprite. Sprite Cranberry. There we got Lapras. Double rare for the water type, UIC. Jaw Fossil. Search Superior. It'd be definitely bigger than a Sprite. Would it be bigger than a can of Sprite? Mega Clefable. Doubly rare for the Psychic going out to Ruiz. Music seems loud to me. Is it loud for you guys, or does it sound okay? I can't tell. I'm looking at the sound waves. Theoretically, it's right where it should be. If I'm just using, like, what I was taught in film school. But I have a feeling it could go down just a little bit. Well, this song... No, it's still hitting those levels. Got louder. Just got a little bit louder, that it's fine. This is, like, the levels that I would balance it to if I was editing a video. I feel like I'm back in Japan in the Focus Center right now, dude. I feel like when you were in one of the malls, there's a mall called, I think, Sunrise or Sunshine Mall, right next to Blez Asia. There's a big part of that mall where, like, you're just listening to goddamn Pokemon music the whole time you're in that area. Like, it's fun. I do miss, like, that environment of being in there, man. Probopass! Shouts out to Carl. Is chasing that one. We got Vulgus. Why do I recognize that username in the fighting spot? I'm wondering if it's who I think it is, but I don't know if it is who I think it is. You want Hoppip with the little leaves? Superior, Sail Fossil, Tyranition. Gotta love it when you listen to a mix, and the mix itself isn't balanced out. Mega Zygarde. I feel like we didn't get enough cards with Zygarde like it's the dog. That's for the fighting spot. Picture of me as a kid holding the 10th anniversary right park, hugging a Hoppip. Paying homage to the little kiddo. You look back at the kid version of you, and you show the little tattoo. Farfoo, Rocky Energy. Oh, speaking of Zygardes, because I talked about it. Oh, this is the ZA music that's playing right now. We got some ZA music. It gets real ethereal in ZA. Let me put some of these cards away, free up some space. We're about halfway through. I think the earliest anniversary Pokemon product I have is the 20th anniversary Pikachu. Which I'm kind of mad at myself that I cared so much about getting the Pikachu plush, and I didn't try to get any of the, cards. I just didn't have a lot of buddies at that time that were into collecting Pokemon cards. And then when I got into collecting Pokemon cards again, that was just me doing my own thing. I just wish I did that. Oh, actually, broke high school kid. I wouldn't be able to collect cards even if I wanted to. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Broke middle school, high school kid, not gonna be able to collect cards. Growing energy, got Shaman. Dene. Staryu. And Decidueye on the grass. That is going to the grass type. Double rare hit. I also need to talk to Dillman about getting this channel set up so I can do the dual casting. Like, I want to get us up on Twitch as well. I do want the dual casting for this channel. Because actually, on Twitch, we'd be able to put ourselves in the Pokemon TCG category. We might be able to see a couple new faces make their way into the room. You remember it was like yesterday? Dude, I tell you, I don't even remember what I eat for breakfast. Then we got Doublade. And Doublade. Steel going out to the cop. Beautiful illustration rare. Again, centerpiece in the arms room. Rocky. This is actually given some, I mean, I know it's from ZA, but it's given me Demon Slayer vibes. I'm not crazy, right? Yeah. So it's one of the best memories. That reminds me, like, your story's reminding me, I really need to go back to Japan to that Pokemon theme park that they have. I've seen pictures, I've had people tell me stories about it, what it's like over there. Like, I really, really, really want to go to the Pokemon theme park. It just seems like a tear-jerking event in place. I feel like I'd lose it. I'd have so much fun there. Fletchinder, Honedge, and Superior. Yukimori exhibit? I don't think I know what that is. I think I am of the unknowing on that. Wondrous Patch! See, this is the attempt at keeping Psychic decks alive. I mean, it might be enough. It's not going to replace Gardevoir, Mega Gardevoir, or Gardevoir EX from Scarlet and Violet, but it's a good card. And if you couple this with, there's something there. I think Psychic decks are going to stay sticking around. That one's going out to Ruiz. I think Psychic decks are going to be sticking around. Should I be hopping ship to the Lucario deck? Probably not, but I think I'm going to do it anyways. Maybe I should, like, you know. I've been playing that Guardy deck for 2 years. I should play something else, you know? I think that's the truth in it. That's what, simply put. I should try something else. It was just really nice having one deck that I was able to play for the entire life of its time during this rotation. Gotta broaden the horizons, bro. Gotta broaden the horizons. Yveltal, that's on the Double. Grab some more of these standards. Card artist makes our Pokemon models from clay. Oh, okay. I know exactly what cards you're talking about. I wasn't familiar with the artist's name directly. Spupa on the leaf of grass. Going out to the cop. I was not familiar with just her name outright. I know exactly what cards you're talking about. Those ones are always fun. They're interesting. It's also like there's the other artist that does the crochet cards. Big fan of the crochet cards. Munnelby. Then Doris, we got Shinx and Luxray. We almost evolved. We rare candied the Shinx. We used a rare candy. That's what happened. Not a fan of those. You don't like the crochet ones? I think the crochet ones are cute. Energy Search, Ariados, and Mega Clefable on the double rare. On the double rare. Let's see some more SARs. I want to see some more. I want to get that one going, man. I want to see that one get going. Turtana and Atar, Pokapad, and Dugong. Goes Bone. Clefairy. There I got the Telepathic, Hippopotas, Growing Energy. Get all kinds of energies in that handful there. Spritzy. Scorpy, Jacinthe, and there's that Fighting type energy. Mawile. 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 Oh, a cute song. Searching for the energy. Meowthon, the doubly rare. Double. Pokeball. Superior Spupa. There's that telepathic energy. I mean, that's another one that's going to be helping those decks. I do think... Yeah. I don't know what's going to move to be the main attacker. I guess you use Diancie, right? The Psychic decks will just switch to using Diancie. Diancie's a good one. Lilius Clefairy. There's still something there. There's still something there. I think I was a little silly to hop ship, but... Maybe I do long to play something different. Also, the way the Lucario deck plays is very straightforward. Gardevoir EX was not a straightforward deck. That was a very stressful, difficult, whimper and cry kind of deck. What is it? What is this? I'm seeing it's a Gillette Blade? Galette? I don't know what that food is. Is it like a bread? Looks like some kind of pastry of some sort. Some kind of little snack. Spritzy, Salandit. There's a Mega Zygarde on the doublet. Rare for the fighting. That one's going out to Volg. So can I see the card? The one that I was just talking about? I don't know where it went. I'm going through a lot of cards here. There it is. Galette. Galette Fusion. 5 blades. Get the cleanest shave. I haven't used a Gillette razor blade, I think, since high school. Nose Pass, Superior. Galette. That seems like something you'd find in NOLA. You'd be able to order a Galette NOLA. Whoa! Look at that ultra rare. Mega ultra rare. Mega Zygarde. Holding all that power. Holding all that power. Holy crap. 5, nullifying 0. What does this do? For each of your opponent's Pokemon, flip a coin. If heads, his attack does 150 to that Pokemon. So you do 5 energy, and you can potentially do 150 to every single one of them. I don't like the coin flip mechanic there, but that is kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. French for cake. It's a lazy cake? What's a lazy cake? Like a lazy, like you put it on a lazy Susan? A lazy pie? Now I'm even more confused. Now I'm even more confused. Oh, I could go for like an Irish, Decidui. Yes, an Irish Decidui. Well, it's green, so it works. Who's got grass? The cop. I can go for like an Irish... What's it called? I see it in my head. I see it in my head. Hina and I went to a bar and got it, and it was so good. Pot pie. I don't know why I couldn't remember the word pot pie, man. Not to give you a Gillette best man can get. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Call it the Galette Fusion. Probopass Salazzle. I mean, I switched to using a double-edged single blade razor. Oh, I don't even remember how long ago. I haven't gone back since because it's been like 5 years and I'm still using the same pack of razor blades that cost like $10 for a whole bunch of them. I got Seal, Rattata, and Gengar. You've never had pot pie before? When did I say that? I was saying I had a really good pot pie and now I'm craving one. It's not pie. No, it's a pie but not a pie. So the filling's like a pie, but it's like a dang quesadilla. Make yourself a dang quesadilla. There we got Esper Psychic for Ruiz. I was saying, Battle, there's an Irish pub that Hina and I went to, and they had a pot pie, a chicken pot pie. That was one of their specials. And we were like, you know what, sure. My perception of pot pies was pretty much exclusively just the Mary Calendar stuff, right? So when I got this like traditional, very well cooked, very well prepared pot pie, I was like, damn. I did not know that this food could taste like that. Just like I said, in my head, I'm just thinking of only the frozen meal Mary Calendars, or even, I mean, when you go to those restaurants, they're still frozen. So having one that was actually like cooked there, I mean, I remember they cooked the dough on the side. They didn't actually, like, I guess you can dock points to them. I actually applaud it. The puff pastry was cooked to the side. It was separately made, so that way it would just stay fluffy and crispy and crunchy. I liked that a lot about it. Then we got the Double Rare Starmie. Pot pie is one of my favorite foods. Fill it, fold the sides up over the edges, keep everything. Made pot pie soup. Pot pie soup. Shepherd's pie. I'm pretty sure the one... Oh, wait. Did we have a shepherd's pie? I don't think we had... I gotta check the menu. I don't know. I don't know what we ate. It was good. Just whatever it is I'm craving. I don't know what time that bar's kitchen closes, though. It's called, McMullen's is the name of the pub. It's an Irish pub. McMullen's. Great place. Actually, anyone that's a local that knows about McMullen's, that I've known or that I've met, has had good things to say about McMullen's. I don't think I've had a single negative opinion be talked about that place. Now we got Decidueye on the Double Rare. The Irish pub's got the hot husband. It's got the man yelling about a hot husband. Nah, man, I don't ever phone it. I don't want to phone in a favor like that. What the hell? What the hell? And then we have Cliff Fable. I'm also craving like just very cheap, like Mexican food, man. Energy. Oh, there's that Clefairy. I was waiting for us to see this one again. Ruiz. This one's an awesome one, man. Love that Clefairy. Love that Clefairy. It's so damn cute. So damn cute. No, I'll just do the thing where like I connect my phone to the OBS on this one and just do a IRL stream. Go to the pub and pick up the food there. Split the G. Serve Irish shepherd's pie, or what they call Guinness beef pie. Then I want to say there is a very, 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 very high chance, right? Oh, Rose says encouragement. Ultra rare. Release. Killing it with that supporter spot. Maybe I lowered supporter spot too much, huh? Full case. God damn. God damn. I am now 99.999% certain that we ordered a shepherd's pie, and I am just oblivious because I have not had enough good chicken pot pies or shepherd pie to be able to tell the difference. But also, in my head, a chicken pot pie would be cooked in the pot, completely encapsulated in the casserole, or the shepherd's pie would be, yeah. I'm pretty sure it was a shepherd's pie, especially since it was an Irish delicacy. So I was just wrong. Either way, whatever it was, I'm craving it. Had it one time. Want to go back and eat that damn thing. Goodness, man. McMullins, dude. McMullins. McMullins. You said pot pie is better? What's the difference besides one is cooked inside of it and then the other one has the puff pastry to the side? I like the idea of the puff pastry to the side because then it stays crispy. We got Decidueye again on the double. Decidueye again on the double. They're both cooked inside of it. So then what's the big difference? One is Irish and one is British. Pot pie, chicken pot pie is a British thing, right? Shepherd's pie is no crust, but topped with mashed potatoes. Pot pie is meat and veggie pie with a crust. I'm gonna be 100 emoji with you. Oh, Probopass. We call him Mario. Isami, Probopass. I'm gonna be 100 emoji with y'all. Now I got no clue what the hell I ate. Now I got no clue what the hell I ate. It was just, I just know it was good. Potatoes on the pops, or in the top. See, no matter what, all the fillings and everything was not cooked under, or in the puff pastry. They were both cooked separately, which I know that's not how it's supposed to be done, but god damn it, I enjoyed it. I liked that a lot more. My grandma's 100% Irish, made killer shepherd's pie. Oh, I do think I remember there being potatoes, though. I do think I remember mashed potatoes. Now we got Mega Skarmory. Double rare and steel for Nick Halp. You guys are gonna make me pull up the menu, look at this, and then want to order like DoorDash or something to get it, but then I can't order a Guinness to go. Aren't there some countries you can order something like that? You can order like a Guinness to go? Klefki. I know in Korea we've ordered like chicken, like fried chicken takeout, and you're able to like just have them also deliver the beer. So they would deliver both the fried chicken and the beer. Can order drinks to go in Connecticut? I don't know if we can do that in Vegas. I feel like Vegas is the place that you'd be able to do that now. I mean, I've got a lot of weird, skewed ideas of like for example, whenever I'm in another city, and I'm at a gas station at like 2 in the morning, and I'm trying to buy like a beer or something, they're like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Huh?" They're like, "It's past 10." I was like, "Yeah, it's actually quite a ways past 10. What's up?" And they're like, "We can't sell this to you." Well, huh? I got hit with that in Chicago, got hit with that in Cali, got hit with that in Toronto. It's, I will never learn. I will just continue to be surprised whenever I get called out for expecting it to be like how it is in Vegas. If I order barbecue brisket from Chili's and get a cocktail with it? Interesting. You said one for the road. I'll take the wicked cocktail for the road. Toronto and Cali. Oh, what the heck are you talking about? How's that affect when I said I was in any other city? I'm talking about going to a gas station. I'm talking about I go to a gas station. In Toronto, they were very, like, you shouldn't even be standing in that section looking. I was like, my bad, bro. There we got Aurorus. Aurorus on the water for EYC. Very cool. Very cool. Barrett in chat talking like he's role-playing a Fallout character. Clefairy. Dugong. There we got the Gengar. Scatterbug. Scatta. That's what Hanzo would say and play Overwatch. Use Zero. Scatta. I thought they've been banned. I thought that was something that was banned all over the place. Last stack of the case. We've got one more box. So this is the second half of the penultimate box, and then we've got one more box, so 2 more stacks. Oh, Salazzle. Still makes me uncomfortable. Still kind of, I don't know, man. There's just something about it. Just something about it. It makes me a little uncomfy. Little uncomfy. Newports are illegal in Cali, he said. I thought anything that was like that was banned everywhere. Like, didn't they ban the... What were those things called? Jewels? Remember how those got, like, full-blown banned? But I'm pretty sure if something like that can't... Like, why... There's, like, all the flavored ones that are out right now. So what was all that about? I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't. I really don't. Now, I know they're definitely flavored ones, because I'll step outside and get a puff to the face. Somebody will be outside and go whoosh. I'm like, oh god! It smells like cotton candy. Then I got Lapras. Double rare for the water UIC. Still strong. Wow, I really was under the impression that menthols were just banned everywhere in the States. I thought it was a complete banning. Now I got Espart, Trix, and Tyrantrum. They make them keep their pods. He said they were amazing. But like, why were they banned? That's what I don't get. Somebody is outside of the Walmart being the big bad wolf, huffing and puffing cotton candy. Why was Cucumber the one to get the baseball bat to the knee? It just don't make sense to me. Lumios, there's Talonflame. On the fire, the cow. The cow. Nice fire type hit right there. There's Artrix. Gengar, Binacle, Growing Energy. Honing in that edge. Chien-Pao, Luxray, and Gengar. Big time I'm gonna flavors aside from OG and menthol. But I thought Jewel Pods were vapes. I mean, I'm really showing my high level of being oblivious to all this, but I thought Jewel Pods were vapes. Got our last box coming up, folks. Last box is coming up. Judge! Yveltal. The judges are actually, I want to see there's got to be a full art judge in this set, is there not? Actually, there might not be. I'm thinking of the previous set. The judges are starting to go up because people need them. Biggest of big. Oh, so it was the company. There's an issue with the company. What, so then they're fine with a bunch of smaller guys all doing the same exact thing? Wow, that was a 2-for-1 shrimp combo. Definitely came with egg roll on the Rocky Energy. Last box right here, folks. Let's see if we got another SIR to add to our little wall right here. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can do it. Nose pass. Lumiose! I kind of want to see if I can PC this card. I might chase this one just off of, I really like Lumiose as like a city and region. Once during the player's turn, the player may search their deck for a basic Pokemon on the bench, then the player shuffles their deck to search this way, their 10. Oh, you do it at the end of your turn. It's almost like, okay, so it replaces what we're losing with, Artisan. It's Artisan, but you have to do it at the end of your turn. Oh, but you can't attack the turn you use it, actually. It's just a worse Artisan. I'm curious. The Dene. Electric from Main Street. I want to see it, dude. I don't know if you saw Durango, man. The starting, it went from 100 to 500 in that starting bounty. It's gone up, man. Try to get more people and folks looking at it. Mega Starmie. Double rare for water, that's Eric. So everybody hide. We're all hiding. Luxio, Doublade. Oh, my goodness. Look how cute. Look how friggin' cute. Mega Clefable on the Ultra. Who's got the Psychic spot? Ruiz. Very, very cute, man. Reminds me of Hina with the pink and yellow there. Also kind of reminds of the Bluzz TCG logo. Look right there, the pink and the light blue right there. The teal and pink right there. Hero Quest is Steve Aoki's new product. It's evolved around his IP. That's Hero Quest. This is a new set. It's collectible cards. It's not a game. It's collectible cards. You get numbered copies, 101s, etc. There's redemptions to get these rings from the story of Hero Quest. But there's a 1-of-1 red and blue ink art card that's in the set. Whoa! Yeah. Okay, yeah. I've seen it in person. It's great. Yeah. I don't know if I can show some of the texture on the card. Yeah, right there. See, like, around the paw? The whiskers and everything. Like, there is a lot of texture on this card. And that's just, you're not going to see that when you're just looking at the picture of the scans. That is sick. That is sick. Peter Pap. I don't know if you're in chat, Peter Pap. That's a sick one. Yep, we're in here now. Yep, I appreciate it. Thank you. Nice little wall that's back here, man. Goodness gracious. There we got Meowth. That's on the doobly. So needed that in box break number 4. We didn't do 4 yet, right? We've done 3? Don't worry, Dallas. It's a whole different case. Everything random in the Pokemon. Just, you know, positive mojo, we'll see it back to back. We've actually seen it happen before. We have seen something like that happen before in the Pop Room with Pokemon. Really cool card. Love to see it, man. Battle said, told ya. You did say it, Battle. Battle did call it. He's got that, he's got that, insight there. Round of applause for Mr. Battle calling that one out. He knew it was coming. He knew it was coming. I got the Haunter, Raticate. When they're kind of just biting a bunch, like I hate that there's that gleam to show how sharp their teeth are. You read the lore and story on some of these Pokemon, dude, they say some crazy stuff. Like, there's some Pokemon, they literally just feed off the life energy of, like, kids. It's like, what the hell? Some Pokemon will just lure people in and then just kind of kill them, put them into a deep coma. You're like, this is a children's game? I got Fletchling, Shaman, Rocky Energy on the special energy type. Coming back from near extinction. I'm trying to think of another one. I mean, it's like Mega Evolutions. There's a whole story of most of the time the Pokemon are just going through crazy high amounts of pain, but they just deal with it because they want to make you happy. It's like, goddamn, maybe I don't ever want to Mega Evolve my Pokemon. I'm saying it's painful for the little guy? Shoot. Lapras on the Doobly. Water. EYC. EYC Doobly. Spupa. Lemio City, Dartrix. There's Mega Zygarde on the double rare. Fighting, that one's going out to Volk. Lapras coming out a bit. So the, this is actually a pretty small set. You can see 88. I believe the last set we did was numbered like 126 or 156 with Phantasmal. So some of the double rares you're going to feel like you're going to see a lot more often. The rares themselves you're going to feel like you see a lot more often. It is it's a smaller set. Gengar, Energy Swatter, and oh, dude. Talk about a double dip. That's out of one box, too. That would have been out of one box. What the heck? Double dip. Meowth on the good old ultra rare. That was the last pack out of that half, too. There we got Bunnelbait. See, what I'm hoping is, like, okay, so One Piece, TCG kind of does the same thing that Pokemon does, where it comes out in Japan about 1/4 sooner than it does for the rest of the world. So Pokemon's been doing that for forever, where Pokemon gets the set, and then time passes, 3 to 4 months pass, and then we get it, right? One Piece is doing a thing where they are purposefully combining sets. There's Rowlet on the illustration, rare and grass going out to the cop. They're condensing, or not condensing, they're combining sets for English release. So that way they can get caught up enough to where One Piece globally releases at the same time. And I really like it, especially when trading card games do that, because right now, Japan gets the cards earlier, so you can kind of look at Japanese tournaments and locals and deck lists, and you can see how those are performing. It leaves a little bit less room for figuring things out on your own. Because by the time you get the cards, in a lot of cases, Japan's kind of figured out what decks are working the best, which cards are working the best, which obviously it's not the end-all be-all, right? And it's not always the case for whatever is working the best in Japan works the best out here. But there is just like, you lose a little bit of the magic of the deck building aspect and the ideas and everything when a whole country where the game is played and a lot of tournaments and a lot of events and they're just getting all the cards sooner. It kind of kills that magic, you know what I mean? There's Yveltal on the double. On the double. They like it though? Wait, what do you mean they like it though? What was that response to? I'm sorry, I just looked at the chat because I'm stupid. They like, oh, like Japan likes being ahead? Oh, it'll never change because Japan very specifically likes being ahead. I don't know why, like, I'm happy One Piece is trying to fix that. I've heard Riftbound is actually going to try to fix that too, with China being, I think, almost a set and a half ahead. China's actually decently ahead of us. There we got Clefable on the EX. I don't think Pokemon will ever fix it, but it's nice to see some of these other card games are working on fixing that. Oh, actually, I don't remember what I was talking about when Volg in chat responded. I didn't see that. That's my bad. I gotta get you a shield. Pokemon used to combine their sets all the time from Japanese to English. Yeah, I mean, we'd get like what they would get for 2 sets, we'd get in 1 set. 124 cards in the set. Yeah, there's other sets, I'm pretty sure both Mega Evolution and Phantasmal were more than 124 just in the main set. So we in the Stone Age. There's games that are working on it, man. There's games that are working on it. I'm just hoping we see it sooner. Don't know if we'll ever see a Pokemon, but Riftbound and One Piece, I believe this year, are trying to get global releases to be the same. Then we got New Blade in that arms base, man. On display, centerpiece. That's the weapon you got to reach out for and use. That's for the steel type going out to the cup. Core memory, you unlock some of those. They talk about those in the Pixar movie, don't they? Inside Out. That is a core memory. Slammed it. Spinarak, Pocket Pad, and Chen Pao. Mega Evolutions is 188, Phantasmal is 130. Oh, so it's not too much smaller than Phantasmal. I might just be, because I know Mega Evolutions was a bigger set. But I'm also like thinking like Evolving Skies was like what, 270 something? Evolving Skies was massive, and still I have that set like, still feels like a recent set to me, even though it is far from it. Put us ahead, and then Japan trying to see what time global, see why same time global release is better. They're dealing with that right now with Lorcana. When I went out last year, oh, there's Taragon, Grandpappy, Kanari's Grandpappy for Ruiz. They got Lorcana in Japanese a solid, I think, 2 years late. Like, we're already in a standard rotation where the first 2 years of Lorcana are no longer playable. They're on their 2nd year. So that one had to hurt. They're so far behind in Japan on Lorcana. I don't even know how you catch up. I don't know how you do any form of catching up when it's that far behind. Now Ascended Heroes, biggest set ever, $295. I mean, Ascended Heroes, I want us to get more Ascended Heroes for this channel. I really do. I know we opened 10 cases of ETBs. I think we could do another 10. Last pack, looking for that last pack magic. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here, we'll do it like the, oh, this is a great song. What the heck? That's great. Anyways, we're gonna do it like the guys you see on Instagram. There's the thing that's making me hungry, making me wish I can get that Irish meal. Sail Fossil. Yeah! No, not bad. We'll take a double rare. We'll take a double rare. Zygarde. Double. Double. That's for the fighting. Folks, we got a recap coming up. I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. We're skipping the double rares. At this point, you know you've got multiple copies of your double rares. Here's the illustration rares. Good luck. Wait, why am I saying good luck? Here we go. That's what I meant to say. Ascended Heroes is goated. Ascended Heroes. We need more. We just need more. Give me something more. Illustration rares. That Clefairy is such a good card. That might be my top pick for the illustrations. At least as of right now. As of right now. Dolores is a close second. Gosh, but the Dene, yeah, there's too much that's good, man. There's too much. Here comes the Ultra Rares. The Lumio City one is actually really pretty for a stadium card. I really like that Ultra Rare. Pokepad. We got our Starmie. SIR. There's Jacinthe. That's how I'm gonna keep saying it. Illustration rare. And Meowth. Love to see that hit, man. Was hoping to see it in person. I can confirm the texture on the card. Just seeing it on the camera doesn't do it justice. It's a beautiful friggin' card, folks. Thank you all very much. That was Pokemon Mega Evolutions Perfect Order by the full case. Pick your type. Number 1. Thank you all again.